highest difficulty setting. Because I'm me. Alright. Let's do it. See if I even remember how to play. Considering how many times I've played this freaking game, you'd think it would come naturally, but... I kind of forgot just how freaking loud this actually is. Yeah. Step 1. How does play game? Oops. How does skip cutscenes? Oh, you dickbag. What's the consensus on that volume? Turn it down a little bit in real life, so it doesn't start echoing. Oh yeah, I was, when I was playing 20XX, not today, but the other day, and somebody was asking me in chat about run and gun games, if I had any recommendations or suggestions. Well, there wouldn't be echo from my voice. I was worried about game echo, because, of course, the game bleeding into my mic in real life. But I actually recommended this as a 3D, run and gun game, because honestly, like, this is clearly not a, like, what we think of a third-person shooter in the classic sense. You don't manually aim ever. There isn't even a function for manual aim. It's just about going as fast as you can. Oh, I mean, I'm going as fast as I can, but it's about, just like traditional classic run and gun style shooting. But it's, full 3D. I gotta cut this corner. Oh, come on, that hit me? Are you kidding? Oh, a little bit rusty. But what's the clear time? Less than a minute on stage 1, so... don't worry. If you think this looks easy... Oh boy. That will change. As I say, if I was ever going to run this for like a marathon for someone, I would let them know, keep the game volume down kind of low. People don't need to hear this. Ooh, I forgot to do something. Now I desperately need to remember a button. There we go. Circle is melee, triangle is super. Son of a... Forgetting about enemies is not a good way to do things. So there's technically 9 super moves, but there's 3 levels of 3 each. I refer to them as the forward super, the all-around super, and bullet time, which is the one you saw me use. It is primarily the one you're going to see me use all game. The other 2 attack super moves have very specific uses. Well, at least for me trying to play the game really fast. Again, with the wrong button. Oh yeah, that went a lot better. Oftentimes the lock-on doesn't want to lock on to the thing you're trying to shoot if it has multiple targetable points. So that went fairly well. Except when I'm done. Yeah, you can wager what the supers do based on how I describe them, but you've got an attack that goes straight forward, an attack that goes all around your character, and bullet time. Like, just... bullet time. You get the funny colors, and everything slows down, except you don't really slow down much. And obviously that gives you a lot of time to shoot shit. You're going to see me use bullet time a lot. Fortunately, because it does not slow down your character, and it does not stop, like, enemy... Like, when enemies die, they're like, them dying and despawning is not slowed down. And, like, the next batch of, like... What the fuck? Alright, we're gonna have to waste a little time here. Guess what, Eurist? shit. How do I... Or am I popular? I am not popular. How do I do this? There we go. Guess what, Urist? You're a mod now. Whoa! Oh god. Oh, I'm forgetting how to do things. Now I'm playing like crap. Granted, I hate this fucking room. Just in general. Oh, geez, that doesn't usually work that well. Oh my god, big dude died. Yeah, when it's an obvious bot like that, just, man, I don't give a... Go through the door. You're actually gonna see me use the, oh god, not if I die. Here, you're gonna see me use the level... Oh shit, did I get the right level super? Okay, that was the level 2 forward super. I was doing level 3s on him originally, but it's a way longer animation, so...
We'll try here.
Oh, I'm dead. I always heard so many people use their fucking phones. There. No offense. I don't know. I'm still not used to that, like, concept of doing fucking everything on my phone. Too old. Also, I totally blew it there. That was great. Okay. I don't think I need to actually... It is very hard to get... Oh my god! Holy shit. I can't buttons at all. Wow, I don't remember how to play this game. One of the big things about this game is that you can actually swap your supers, like, on the fly. But that means trying to do it while doing everything else at high speed on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, also, time may be slowed down, but it sure as fuck does not mean the enemies are helpless. Wow, I'm sucking it up bad. Really? I was able to run around that horde. So one of the things about using supers in this game is they have a benefit other than just attacking. They refill your, they refill part or all, depending, of your shield gauge. There they are. And you get some health back depending on how many things you killed with it during or with the super. So here's a situation where I'm actually going to use a super for a small skip, hopefully. Did I get it? Nope. Seriously? Twice and I didn't get it? Okay, it's possible for me to hit this thing from below with that super I was just trying to use. The art is just like a combo counter. However, or no, the arts, okay. I have no fucking clue whatsoever. So it's got something to do with, like, being stylish during the play of the game and, like, being cool or something. I have absolutely no idea what it actually, like, constitutes as doing anything. The only thing I've ever found to, like, get a consistent points out of it is doing melee attacks. I obviously don't really want to be doing melee attacks much, if at all, if I can help it, really. I guess I should explain that. The manual for the game suggests that there's actually this, like, secret super move thing that the characters can do. And it's got some, and the manual does not tell you how to do it, but suggests that, like, oh, it's got something to do with the art meter. As far as I can tell from what I've read online, it's just that, like, you actually use up the art meter to do whatever that move is. I've never ever figured out what that move is. How, like, I don't know that I've ever even done it accidentally. Alright, now we're gonna pray that I can hit this guy. Right. No, don't fall off the thing! Ugh. Normally I just use a level 3 on that guy, but I didn't have the meter. Yeah, the beat counter is obviously, you know, just my shooting combo. But that actually is what fills up my super meter. So you do have melee attacks in this game. You really aren't going to be using them much. Kind of one of the only real things you're going to see me use melee for is the enemies with the riot shields. And, enemies with riot shields, and you can actually deflect rockets that rocket shooting enemies, well, shoot back at them. This is a game where you should never ever stand still, by the way. Well, at least on higher difficulties. I'm glad it's apparently running smooth. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. That was some good old rocket deflection. Oh my god. Remember what I was saying about don't stand still. I keep hitting circle to do supers. I have no idea why. Oh. What did I miss? What am I missing? I'm missing destroying something. There it is! Frickin' table back there. Damn it. Here's hoping. I just get through here. Okay. And now you're going to see the level 3, because this guy is a wormy bastard and I don't want to have to fight him. Like, this dude actually takes up, like, so much time if you let him. So it's better to just blast his ass as fast as possible. So this is the level 3 forward super for this character. There are 3 characters in the game. Their actual, like, functional movements aren't different. So they all have the same movesets, but, like, one of them is kind of more geared towards his bullets, one's more geared towards his melee, and then this dude, the main character, is you're just, like, you know, you're jack of all trades. He's good at everything. I mean, he is the main character. Your moveset in the game is actually fairly good for, like, a run and gun. Like, you have shooting from a lot of different... there's a lot of variations on how the characters shoot. There's 2, or maybe 3, depending on how you like to count it, variations of using your melee. There's even a guard. You're going to see me use it in approximately exactly one situation in the entire game. And you'll know when we get there because it's the worst boss in the game, bar none. Like, there's another boss that's almost as bad, but it's very... boss fights in general in this game are pretty RNG dependent because there's no pattern to what they do. So it's just kind of hoping that you get, you know, the good moves. Or them doing the moves you want them to do, that is. That button. There we go. Oh my god, I couldn't see that rocket because of all the fucking particle effects. Yeah. Like I said, I'll be using the guard during a single boss fight, and if I don't use the guard during that boss fight, I will die. Just bottom line, if he does, there's certain moves. If he does those moves, and I don't block, I die. It is that simple. I know we're trying to go fast. I'm going to wait for my shield to fill up here, so I can not die, because you know what's slower than guarding and waiting for my shield to replenish? Dying. Okay, that dude just running into the wall there is my new favorite. There's a dude behind me! I died. See? See how dying is really slow? Oh, wow! Wow, I actually jumped through the barrels. Okay, cool. I mean, that's what I would love for that to happen consistently, but... Please shoot the barrels in that room! Thank you. Yeah, trying to, like, intentionally use iframes, though, is not easy. A lot of times when I've been like, this is a perfect fucking... like, you know, just set up to use my iframes here, and then, nope. I just get hit anyway. Now I don't have barrels I can blow up to end this segment. Now I just have to deal with a bunch of dudes. I kind of love how it's like full-on shooting gallery. I'm standing behind, you know, a ledge here, and they're just running up on that building over there. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if that was intentional, or if they were just like, well, the stage is taking place on like a building. You know, there's buildings next to it because it's in the city or whatever. There you go. Rocket guys, they're gone. I would love if it was possible to... Well, okay, not if I missed the fucking doorway. I'd love if it was possible to actually get through that gate before it closes. So you can just skip this whole bit here. And now for one of the segments of the game where I die the most. Yes, really. Back myself into this corner here. You wouldn't normally think that being like, you know, intentionally putting your back against a wall would be a good idea in a game like this, but... Come on. So a certain enemy will show, a new enemy is going to show up soon. And that'll be beating him is the end of this segment. Whoa! That was some real physics there. Here he is. There, he's dead. We're leaving. We're gonna leave by diving sideways or like diagonally off this building. Bye. I've tried just rushing into those guys lots of times and it never works. So I just don't anymore. I just shoot them first and then leave. And if you feel like the game's a little hard to follow at times, don't worry, it is. That was... Fine. Hit the button to turn around, the game was like, nah. You don't need to do that. There we go. I love that exaggerated running. I don't mean hard to follow conceptually. I mean hard to follow in that, like, the screen is constantly obscured with ass loads of particle effects and explosions, and the camera's not great, and I'm now on top of that van. I need to try to reproduce that because that was really funny, and I wonder if I could, like, do something with that. That would be great now. I'm just gonna play it safe here. We're about to get to a Y. We're about to get to a kind of mid-boss fight here. It's a shame that these are front-end loaders, because I really, really, really wish they'd given me an opportunity to sing about how they tried to kill me with a forklift. There we go. So, you may have noticed, like when I took out the helicopter as well, that shooting while dashing is actually the best DPS. If I don't get 9 skulls on time in every stage, like, that means I am doing something horrendously wrong. I do love that. Instead of, like, stars or something, your grade is fucking skulls, because this game's metal as shit. But yeah, I mean hard to follow in that, like, you can't see anything. Like, there are times when I'm, like, not actually 100% sure what I'm doing. Or, like, what I'm shooting, that is. Oh, this segment. Okay, so the end of this, like, chapter, the last, like, couple hallways before the boss of this chapter are, bar none, my least favorite thing in the entire game. Arguably even more than that boss I was mentioning. Oh, I just dodged into that, like, so much. Oh! Now we can get other... In situations like this, like, there's some, like, amount of enemies you have to kill, or certain enemies you have to kill, but it's really hard to tell. Like, it feels like it's been kind of pseudo-random at times, after all the, times I've played the game and, like, witnessed it. It's weird. Now for a very... Oh, shit. Most rooms, it seems to be kill the big dudes. Although I swear, like, I've had this room get to this part here where the car comes crashing in. Like, I've had it do that way faster. Where, like, that thing shows up just, like, borderline immediately. So I'm not 100% sure. But now that it's here, I only need to destroy it. Come on. There we go. Yeah. That's the thing about the riot shield guys, though. Like, you can eventually shoot through, like, ostensibly enemies kind of have a similar shield to the way you do in terms of how it's, like, programmed. And you can eventually shoot through the riot shield, but, like, it takes so long that it's better to just run up and hit them. And these are the hallways I was talking about, by the way. There is 2 hallways here. This one, and then I'll go through a door, and there will be another one. And it's dark. There's no mini-map or anything in this game. There's no way to, like, see where an enemy is in relation to you, other than to just physically see them. That guy was back there, and I did not know that? Okay. The next hallway is the one that I really hate. This one's not, like... This one's just the worst of the 2. This is gonna go all, like, fairly well, and I'm gonna look like a fucking scrub complaining about it. The thing about this room is now dudes keep coming in from either end. Shit, if this goes well, it's actually going to be a really big time save. I have not only lost like an assload of time to these hallways, these hallways are the reason I will not play one of the characters just full stop. Oh my god! Oh my god, good. First try. Okay. I love it. So we're gonna get to the boss here, and they basically give you a shitload of free combo to build super meter with. Because see these pillars? Yep. Anything destructible counts towards your Okay, nope, we're fine. Because we're gonna suck. And if these look like maybe something from a popular media franchise that you may know, like, I'm sure that is entirely and completely coincidental. I'm very sure that these in no way were meant to resemble absolutely anything else. Also, I'm sucking this fight up real bad. And I'm dead. And that is how very, very quickly and abruptly you will die in this game. What I wanted was 3 super meter before I fought them. So I could use time slow once on each of them. If I do it well, and I didn't, but if I do it well, I can actually get away with only using 1 time slow on the second 2 of them, you know, when they come just, you know, in a pair. But because they got up on the walls and I wasn't able to, like, focus one of them down fast enough. You sack of shit. Yeah, that too. But more so, it was that they got up on the walls and got away from me. Okay. The mansion has some annoying segments, but is overall not that bad, I feel. I mean, you know, assuming I don't massively fuck it up. One of the great things about this game is it does not use an archaic-ass live system, and it just... did you die? Checkpoint. Just go back to whatever the last, like, main checkpoint was. I actually used to hate the mansion, like, quite a lot, but honestly, it's just kind of... It's visually repetitive, I feel, because, you're gonna spend a lot of time... You're gonna spend a lot of time in this fucking foyer here. That's actually... Okay, that is admittedly actually one of the better runs in the foyer that I've had. Okay, thank you for not hitting him. Oh my god. Okay. You can actually do this in either order of the 2 rooms I need to do, but hey, guess what? We're doing it in this order. You gotta love how it took me 3 attempts to fucking melee that guy. And now we have to do Foyer 2. Like, I genuinely don't even... I'm not even, like, 100% sure what even hit me. I can't... Wow! Where did they come from? Holy God. Like, they all came in one fucking door, and I could... Like, I did not know they were there. Why did I... That guy was a bomb. I have literally no idea what's shooting me. Man, if you're following this, like, where people are and shit, like, you should fucking run this game. Because holy crap, like, keeping track of dudes, for me, is, like, ridiculously hard. Okay, Foyer 2. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, when it decides to spawn, when it hits spawn times, like, it's just like, here's a clown car full of motherfuckers. Have fun. Are you shitting me? How is that guy not dead? That was probably actually a really good example of how, dash dash shooting is, Yep, I'm mashing the button so hard you have no idea. I'd say the one kind of real trick is that you can't turn while you're dashing. Only, again, I could, like, run through this invisible fuck-off wall, but nope, I can't. You actually get some health back for all the kills you get during bullet time, or, like, how many enemies you kill if you use an attack super. Oh yeah, get stuck on shit! Alright, and I'm dead. Swear to God. And guess what? We have to do this whole little... I got shot. You probably didn't even see them fucking shoot. I didn't. But I got shot. Oh my God, get back here, you... Ah, I thought I got to my melee in time. I didn't. Yeah, we're just gonna... Like I said, in a lot of cases, you don't need to kill everything. It's just specific enemies that have to be killed. It's like this room, I don't actually need to kill all these dudes, but there's like a specific enemy somewhere in here. There he was. Maybe? Did the game just soft lock? Okay, oh my god. Wow, I was genuinely, like, very sure something had gone wrong there. Alright, now we don't need to do a whole bunch of enemies. We just need to get rid of this thing. And we're gonna back up into this door. If the game had softlocked there, that would have been some supreme, that's never happened before. And I'm stuck against a wall. So this is what I was talking about, like, having enemies with multiple spots where they can be targeted. There we go. I want to target this guy's head. There we go. In some cases, it's actually fantastic to get stuck on a wall if the enemy is letting you shoot them, because you can just keep dashing into the wall without actually changing your position and get your better DPS. Fake softlock's best spook. So the game was just like, ha, boo! Halloween, bitch! You thought I softlocked. But it was me, Dio, all the time! Or all along, or whatever. So this stage, or chapter, is gonna start off all kind of like regular. We're just in some place. I have no fucking clue, honestly. We're in some place, we're shooting dudes, we're dealing with bad guys, yada yada, etc, etc. Fucking rocket reflecting? Rocket reflecting. Rocket reflecting. It's all good. This fucking chapter, if I'm not mistaken, has the boss. The worst boss in the game. I don't even know what hit me. I thought I killed everyone over there. That's not what I wanted to do, but I did it, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the consequences. What hit me that? Oh, fucking... that dude. Yeah, double sword guys can block. That's good. Oh no! If I'd realized they weren't dead, that would have been really good. Really nice of that room. What makes him... wait. Hold on. Balloon pants. What makes him a word? Make him say hammer? I have no idea what you guys are talking about now. I'm so out of the loop. It's just like pop culture. Hammer pants! Hammer! Hammer pants! Can't touch it. This is actually one of the situations where I will use forward supers kind of liberally, just to get rid of these groups of enemies. That actually went really well. I kind of love these big dudes. They can be a little threatening because of that, but and they do damage. But they're actually pretty easy to deal with. But guess what it's time for? It's time for everybody's favorite. The elevator segment! As I mentioned, fortunately, using time slow does not cause spawn timers to change, because spawns are based on when things die and not on a timer, or like they're based on when things die or on your position. Also, if you haven't noticed, like, the camera kind of sucks. If there was better control of the camera, actually a lot of this game would be a lot better, in terms of just kind of typical playability. I was nowhere near it! Camera! Camera! Why? Whew. Again, with the first time through, that would have... Again, dying there is a big waste of time, because you, of course, have to start the whole segment over again. This game does not have any qualms with having enemies just somehow not get hit by your fucking bullets. Like, in really the most ludicrous situations. Okay, so this room is like supposed to punish you for just shooting wildly, because if you shoot these containers, enemies come out of them. Which I think is a pretty great and funny thing they did. Now what? There's just a dude over here, isn't there? You're kidding me, right? See if there was a dude back there. What is going on? This door should have opened. There was a dude in between the boxes. Oh my goggly goodness. This fucking game is like showing off its ridiculous inanity. Because it finally has an audience. It knows it's being watched. Time for the boss. The most obnoxious one in the game. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember how to guard. God. Oh, God. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. That was literally the attack I was talking about. If he points at me and does the machine gun, I'm fucked. Like, I'm just straight up fucked. If I don't block. Shit, and I fucked that up. Okay, so this guy... So that guy is not the, like, he's the boss, but he's not the thing we have to destroy. He's just the threat preventing us. Oh, and he just did the bad one. Okay, so he does that little thing where he just kind of wiggles his head. That means he just dropped a bunch of rolling, exploding enemies on the floor. I shit you not. That's already gone, isn't it? Fuck my face! It can be hard to tell when the things you're shooting are actually like gone. We have to destroy... four power generator thingies. And again, wow, the game is the game's being weird in like, oh, we're hiding enemies and hiding like door triggers. But then I'm getting to like the parts of the game that I have genuine problems with normally, and it's going pretty fucking well. Oh, I love that. He always runs through the door right there. Yep, we gotta destroy the 4 MacGuffin thing. It's like power generators that are constantly bringing him back to life or something. But now, we're not done yet. Now I'm dead. I have no idea what just happened. I have literally no idea. I've never had that fight go like that. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, we have the worst boss out of the way. There's a second worst boss, but he is like even more RNG dependent, whereas that guy is just kind of like a pain no matter what. The other boss, if he decides to be nice, it goes idiotically easy. Like, I had an instance of fighting him once where it was just like, it was done in about 20 seconds, and I was just like, what the blithering shit just happened? I was so confused. Alright, now this chapter has a kind of annoying boss, but mostly there's just some obnoxious segments inside this castle. I'm gonna try to do the fast method where I go through to the like triggers and kill these specific enemies really quick, but would probably hazard it like how well that I can, like how consistent I can make that at this point in time. Hey Kayak, what's up, man? Always miss a guy in the window. This is one of those rooms where it can randomly go right, like very well. Or the game can just kind of be a bitch. No, I saw the rocket! And I'm dead. God damn it. And guess what? We start from this room! Oh my god. See? See how much quicker the room went that time? That sounds like a good thing. Okay. I'm just gonna take this a little easy here instead of I rush it when I'm so unpracticed. Oh my god. This game fucking knows, man. Okay, fuck it. This. Hello, HLRA. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I apologize. No! What? Oh my golly gosh, gee willikers. Oh my grabness. Come on. Where's the other target that I haven't killed? I already destroyed the tank. What am I missing? Oh, some big dude back here. It's this big dude, isn't it? Yep, it was that big dude. Naira. Or Hyra. Okay. This is Gungrave Overdose. Get viewers, suck at game. That's just like the Twitch life, yo. I still don't really know a good way to deal with these freaking barrels. Like, they put a straight-up Donkey Kong staircase right there. It really makes me laugh, honestly. No! Myself up. I don't even know. Oh god, oh god, oh god, get out of the chains. Seriously, a bot showed up fucking within minutes. Hey, serious? I told you this shit is like not easy to keep up with. Okay, now I'm gonna have to try to like... Nope! Because barrels running into me apparently constitutes like freaking rocket. Go away. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe this. Sometimes I hate streaming because it really, actually, genuinely, universal truth, as soon as somebody starts fucking watching, you can't do the thing anymore. You just can't. Or at least I can't. Whoa! I have approximately no idea what's going on. There! So you only need to get rid of certain big dudes in this room, and boom, I can leave. That's what I was trying to do every time. Every enemy he kills increases the game's AI. This thing should have been, like, sentient a long time ago, then.
I've been waiting for you.
Alright, time for the boss fight. This boss fight's kind of weird. So it's... this commander dude, he keeps summoning these mooks. You take out the mooks, and when you take... every time you've taken out a bunch of mooks, he'll jump down onto the field himself to attack you. You drive him off several times. There he is. drive him off a bunch of times to get through his first health bar. Eventually, he'll come down just permanently and we'll fight him. See, there you barely get to see him by the time I shoot him out. Something these assholes can do is they can grapple you. You've seen that a couple times now. That is definitely... You can, if you spin the control stick to get out of it. But it is hard to, like, notice. It's because everything in this game happens very, very abruptly. There's the boss. There he is. I love this dude, though. He's got the biggest, most awesomest looking gun. Look at this thing. Look at that thing! Look how freaktastically huge that thing is. It's awesome. I love it.
Gungrave. Overdose.
Yeah, it is kind of a whack-a-mole boss, where he just keeps popping up and then you get rid of him. But then he shows up for the last time. I shoot the shit out of him. He's not that hard. Alright. This stage, stage 8, the constant color filter is actually one of my super moves, because I'm constantly doing bullet time and it puts a, like, pulsing color filter over the game. Alright, so... getting to this boss, it's really just kind of a bullet sponge for a bit. We gotta take out a bunch of vehicles, some dudes. I actually don't even think I need to kill that guy, but you really don't want to leave enemies around if you can help it. Yeah, because like this aerial dude is fucking everything up there. Oh good, we got rid of the helicopter easily. The helicopter can troll like crazy. If it gets away from you, it just flies off to the other end of the stage and like away from where you can actually even be on the stage, and then comes back. And like waiting for it constantly is a giant pain in the ass. Oh no, look! We got the prize! It's double not helping Hyra that I'm playing the game on the hardest difficulty and with a high speed mode, like quote-unquote cheat turned on. So the game's running at like 1.5 speed or some shit. Not sure what's hitting me. We're just gonna destroy this thing. Oh, just gonna run past you guys. So you're telling me this is Bayonetta? No. Oh, I'd love if this game had the production values of Bayonetta. That'd be great. Okay, this boss. Kind of a mid-boss. This guy can be a pain.
Come and get me.
And I would ever, because I'm kind of low-key making it a speedrun. Notice this guy soaks bullets like crazy. It's actually a lot faster to fight him without... It's a lot faster to fight him without this, but he's very fast and has a tendency to run past you like that, behind you. And like I said, there's no mini-map or anything. There's no way to know where an enemy is if it's not in your line of sight. So it's safer in the long run to just keep him in front of you constantly. I should let these kill... so the last few bosses in the game, the characters will do these like cinematic kills on them. I should let some of these get shown off.
Grave, Mr. Caban.
The pronunciation of one of the names by one of the voice actors is Here's another stage where they're like, haha, we put a bunch of other shit that you're gonna lock onto that you don't actually want to lock onto, but ha ha ha! Oh, I face-planted him into the wall. Oh, this boss. I'm glad I have, like, full super meter for this, because this lady is also very quick. In fact, she's worse than the other guy by a fucking order of magnitude. Wow! You love how I started bullet time and got hit? This is where that whole I can't turn the camera while dodge rolling thing comes into play. Or while turning. Okay, I can't. Where is she? There.
I don't need it.
Like, that's how you know a game is fucking not shit fucking with you. I'm getting hit and outrun in the middle of bullet time.
It can't.
Got her. Ugh. Those aren't even the bosses I was talking about where they can be like the second worst in the game. I should note, the one thing they did to prevent it from being totally busted, you cannot, and I'm dead. You cannot gain super meter while you're in bullet time. That is not at all what I wanted. Okay. Dante's edgier teenage years was Devil May Cry 3. This guy really doesn't look like that. Actually, all the characters in the world of this game were designed by Yasuhiro Naitao, who is the guy who created the anime Trigun. Well, the manga Trigun, but the anime that's well known is based off of. But you get my point. This is the boss that I hate, because he is all sorts of annoying-ass RNG. There's supposed to be, like, a strategy here where you shoot his arms, like... Okay, hold on. My nose! Oh. Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose. Okay. Okay. Oh, if he keeps playing nice like this, we might not have to deal with the shitty attack. Keep playing nice. Keep playing nice. You're playing nice. That's good, boy. Oh my god, would you please stop jumping around like a giant bag of potato assholes? Shit. Ugh. Nope, we gotta deal with the fucking... We had to deal with the big attack. Okay, we got lucky.
Can't die here.
Oh, nose. Scratching nose speed straps. That actually went pretty well. That guy can hold me up really bad. Because you'll notice that, like, he just doesn't take damage from a lot of my shots. It's hard to tell, but he's actually blocking. He's basically like the sword enemies that can guard, but turned into this ridiculous boss. Okay, now I know I've been skipping the story and everything, but I don't want to spoil too much about what's going on here. But... aliens. I'm not shitting you. It was the aliens the whole time. Well, not really, but kind of. There are actually aliens involved in the story to an extent, but... it is, like, to me, it is the most hilarious fucking thing out of nowhere, where it's just like, spaceship. And you find out that, yes, indeed, aliens. Like, the villain of the game got all his powers and whatnot from aliens. I love it to death. It is so dumb. And now you get to see the game fucking unfiltered. We're about to see the game go fucking hog wild. And now we don't just have a guy that shoots rockets, we have a dude who shoots assloads of rockets in a spread formation across the room while summoning other dudes. I should note that... okay! How is it so possible to keep losing track of enemies in this game? Oh my grabness. Okay. For that... okay. Oh, you mean the fucking... You don't mean like a difficulty setting, you mean that stage in Drakengard during the true ending path. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that shit is fucking nasty. Ooh! How were you there that whole time? Okay, so I have the tiniest bit of a skip in this room. So I have to destroy these things. There's one more out there. There's a... I destroy that one you saw me destroy kind of across the railing. That was the tiny skip. By doing that, I can just run past a bunch of this shit, destroy that one, and now I can try to leave. Because now I can just go to the exit. Now it's time for not the hardest room in the game, but the one where screwing it up is the most obnoxious, frustrating thing in the world. After we skip these cutscenes. Because this room involves platforming. Yes. In this game, we're gonna have to do... It's not much in the way of platforming, mind you. It's literally like, hop to this platform, hop to this platform. But this game and platforming are not a thing. They are very bad. They are very bad. Ow. I'm going to die. I am dead. Wow, I didn't even get to hit the button there. I tried to go up and use the fucking melee on those guys, and it did not want to come out. Okay. Is literally, you have to hop across these little fucking... Okay. Huh. I really had to do that. You have to hop across these little fucking breaks in the platforming. If you fall down, you have to come back here and do it again. And if you have to do it again, all these enemies that are spawning during my platforming escapades, they all come back. Every time. So, I'm gonna take it real easy. Got it. Okay. Okay. That went exceedingly well. The amount of time that saved me by being careful and getting it on the first try is amazing. Time for a big boss fight, except this guy is actually not that hard at all. But we are actually coming up on the final boss. This dude's gun, this is the giveaway that the guy who made Trigun made this game. Dude is literally using a giant fucking crucifix gun, like Wolfwood had in Trigun. The shame here is that technically that gun is actually part of a trio of guns, and I have the other two. So these two giant, like, fucking hand cannons that my character uses, they're actually the other parts of that gun's, like, set. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. There, got him. There was no need to waste those supers, but whatever, we did it anyway. Alright, now we're going to use this room to... Let's fill up some super meter here. Now, building up super meter right here is actually just a bit of a buffer. We're about to go full anime. It seems as if we weren't anime enough. But we're going to go even fuller anime into this final boss fight. Because no matter who you're playing as, the characters go Super Saiyan. They go Super Mode. Like crazy. And they have infinitely respawning super meter as a result. However, that is not by any means, like, totally broken. You have to wait for the meter to keep filling up. So you don't have constant access to level 3s whenever you want.
Bow down before me.
But since I'm using the alternate costume where I'm wearing the character's first game costume rather than what he wears in this game, nothing changes on him. Alright, first part of this boss fight is annoying. Okay. That means we have to take out... There's these... Oh, shit. Okay, and check it. He can do slow-mo. I have to use slow-mo to cancel his slow-mo, or I can't do diddly dick shit about it. Well, I can. Okay. Now... There we go. Alright, final form of the last boss. Here we go. And fortunately, if I die, it actually checkpoints going into the final form. So.
Witness my strength. You haven't beaten me yet.
You haven't beaten me yet? Ah, damn it, I didn't get out of that. And guess what? He has bullet time as well. Man, if he just keeps doing the gun, like, that'd be great. And of course. And he was super nice to me. Holy shit. Like, that was actually one of the best fucking goes at this final boss I've ever had. He was just doing his, like, fucking easiest to hit him attack the whole time. Also, giant pompadour shirtless dude over there with the fucking lightning guitar. His name is Rocket Billy Red Cadillac. Which is the best name in the world. They blow him the fuck up. And And we'll get our total stats for the playthrough after we skip some more cutscenes. Here we go. 1 hour 7. Holy shit. Yeah, I can get this. If I practice this, I can get it down sub 1 hour easy peasy. Like, I wonder just how fast I can actually get this game down.